we got our own culture now,
Right.
So I used to listen to, you know, a lot of Pimp Daddy, a lot of UNLV, you know, Ricky B, T.T. Tucker, Dolomite.
Man, Dolomite, boy, that make you bad when you listen to Dolomite.
Yeah, man, 3-9 Posse, like, you know, I was caught up in, you know, the New Orleans culture.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.
So you were born and raised in New Orleans.
Yes.
Tell me, what was it like growing up?
Oh man, I mean, you know, typical, you know what I'm saying? Typical, the hood life. I mean, I lost my daddy when I was 12 years old, right? You know what I mean? I lost both of my grandmothers when I was like, they died the same year. I was more of a grandmother's, you know, baby when I was, you know,
They
5,
raised you?
6. Yeah, pretty much till they died. Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. I mean,
how old were you when they passed?
when my grandmothers passed, I was like 10 maybe.
Oh, so
You know
they
what I'm
died
saying?
before your daddy died?
Yeah,
Okay.
yeah. Both of them. My mama died. Then my daddy mama died, and then my daddy was murdered. So all that happened within like a 2-year span. You know,
And you
what I mean?
you were 12 when he passed.
Yeah, I was 12 when
But
he
you
passed.
remembered everything all the way up. You
Oh
remember
yeah,
him really well.
absolutely.
Was he in the household with your mom?
Nah, they wasn't together
They weren't
anymore.
together?
Nah. But I spent more time like with my I used to spend like the whole summers with my grandmothers. My daddy used to work offshore too, so he'll be gone like 6 months at a time on the water. He might be home for 9 months, be gone again for, you know what I mean?
Right.
So I used to spend a lot of time with his mama, man, and my grandmothers. They really loved on me a lot. You know what I'm saying?
How did it affect you when you lost your dad, and how you lost him being that age?
I mean, you know, that's when I think that's when the rebellion kicked in, or when, you know, the streets pretty much adopted me, you know what I mean, and Baby and Slim, you know, took me under their wing, because I think that's when I started writing after my daddy was murdered, man. I was already a fan of, you know, Cash Money, a fan of hip hop, and, you know, I used to be in class, you know, beating on the desk and, you know, just freestyling and things of that nature. But when my daddy got killed, I think I took the time out to write a rap about him, you know what I'm saying? And then it just started going from there.
Who influenced you to do that rap? Other than what happened to your father, I mean, like.
Oh man, I
pushed you
mean, ain't nobody really pushed me to it. I just picked my pen up, man.
Okay.
But yeah, I used to listen to a lot of, you know, New Orleans bounce music back then. You know, we had a really, you know, we got our own culture now, right? So I used to listen to, you know, a lot of Pimp Daddy, a lot of UNLV, you know, Ricky B, T.T. Tucker, Dolomite.
Man, Dolomite, boy, that make you bad when you listen to Dolomite.
Yeah, man, 3-9 Posse, like, you know, I was caught up in, you know, the New Orleans culture, man, and I always just, you know, I don't know, man, like I say, I just want to be like them, like.
Yeah, we on Boss Talk 101. Yeah, we gonna talk.